Hey, Brad from Red Pines, back with another fun-filled adventure. So what I'm gonna do is, this is my second truck up at Red Pines, and I have a guy coming out in about an hour. I'm actually selling the bed of this truck, and what I'm gonna do is turn it into a flatbed. Now, a couple reasons I'm doing that. First, I've never done it before, so you'll be on this journey with me. About a year or two ago, my nephew came up here, and he had taken his Ford 250, took the bed off because it was in bad shape, and actually built a flatbed. But when he came up here, I thought, for me, that would work out great. This truck, it's still in great shape, but I really don't do long distances with it anymore. So I wanted to just use this truck pretty much on the property, tote tools around, wood, that kind of thing. And very often I have things that are larger than the bed of the truck, and it's really awkward. So if I had a flatbed, it would just work out a lot better on the property. So once I saw my nephew's truck, I thought, I got to do this. So I just recently had new brake lines put on. That was really the only thing wrong with it. And I have a guy coming out today who's he's buying the bed. I guess him and his buddy are gonna take it off, put it on his truck like right away. And then I think tomorrow, weather permitting, I'm gonna start putting the supports on, and I'm gonna take videos along the way. Videos and pictures along the way. So probably the next time you see this truck, it'll be naked and there won't be any bed on it. So I will start videoing again once this bed is gone. Wish me luck. All right, to give you a little closer look at what I'm talking about, here's some of the surface rust. I mean, it's still nice and solid, the frame, but as you can see, there's quite a bit of surface rust. And I'm gonna clear some of this up best I can, then do like some primer on some of these parts, and then I will start putting the beams that will go from here across. So check in with you soon. Well, got the wire wheel. What I started to do, just barely. I'm trying to do this with one hand right now. But what I'm going to be doing, what I will be doing is going for all this surface rust. I'm just making it a little bit cleaner and spray some kind of undercoating or primer on it. So I will do a little wire wheeling, and I will come back and show you what I did. All right, well, I got the first post on, the support post, and there'll be four of these. They're 4x4s, and basically I just sunk these bolts through the original holes, just like right here, that held the bed of the truck on. Okay, these are 6-inch bolts, and they are bolted in, and this is on there solid as a rock. So I'm going to put the next 3 support beams on and see where I go from there. But this is where I am so far. Well, it's about 3:30. This took me a little longer than I thought because I'm fighting rain, slush, snow, ice pellets in my face. So I've kind of been working in between that. But as you can see, got the 4 posts in. I just laid one of the 2x10s up there. That's what I'm going to be using for the actual bed. Just wanted to see if it laid straight on there, and it does. So again, pretty happy with it so far. Tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow I will tackle these 2x10s and start attaching those to the supports. All right, well, today is Thursday, and I just got the bed put onto the truck. Not done yet, but I I should say about 70 screws and about a dozen or two nails later, it is finally on. Solid. Main reason I'm doing this is basically to be able to tote things around the property, especially my generator. Generator's heavy, and I will admit I cannot on my own lift it up to the this height. It's just too heavy. So I'm about to put a winch right here, and then over here I'll have a couple of ramps that will just pull the generator up. I used treated 2x10s. And I used one treated 2x4 at the end. Didn't have to rip any boards, so that was good. But it's coming along really well. It's strong, it's on there really well. I got 2x8s that I'm going to be putting over here on both sides. On the other side, what I have to do is I have to kind of make a custom board, because I still have to, if you can see that, I still have to make a holder for the gas line. Put gas in the truck. That won't be that big of a deal. And on the back, I'm not done yet. There will be another 2x8 on the back, but I have to order the brake light harnesses and brake lights so that I'll actually have brake lights for when I do take it on the road to go get gas or pick up wood. So I will do some more work on this. Next step is to put the winch on, and I'll come back. I was waiting for a little better weather to continue working on the flatbed. It's been like cold, rain, snow, slush, ice pellets. We finally have a nice day. So what I did do was I got my the flush mount anchors on each side of the back of the flatbed. I did put in one heavy duty ring in the front, and I'll be putting another one over on that side. What I am going to do today is this board right here. I just cut it to the length of the flatbed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily put it up. It's going to be a side right over here, and then I've got to do a little cutting around the wheel with my jigsaw. So I'm going to temporarily just toss it up there with a couple screws, take another little short video of that, and then I will I'll cut it, and hopefully it will turn out okay. All right, so I just put the sideboard up there just with a couple deck screws to hold it up there, and you can see that it kind of comes over the front of the tire here. So right up in here, I'm going to have to kind of measure it and cut a little maybe quarter moon or half moon, something like that. I'll figure it out. And for if I ever have to change the tire or get the tire off, we have to have clearance there. So anyways, that's what it looks like right now. I'm going to measure it, take it off, and cut it. Well, just got done cutting the section out for the tire. I kind of went on, I don't know if you can see with my shadow. I didn't do an oval because I just figured I was going to screw that up. So just kind of angled it on the ends. Then put it on, see if it works. Well, again, just kind of put it up there temporary with a couple deck screws. See how it looks. And I've got to tell you, I am extremely happy with the way this turned out. Obviously, professional carpenter could probably do a lot better, but I'm really happy with this. We have full clearance of the tire, plenty of room I left on both sides in case the tire had to come off, and it just kind of makes the side look complete now. I'm going to do the other side this week, but I have to figure out something for the actual gas intake. So I'll have to do a little bit more cutting on the other side. But for now, this is the way it turned out. Now I'm going to use some lag bolts, put it on permanently. All right, well, we got the other side on, the driver's side panel. And here's what I was kind of dreading. I know my nephew had to do a lot of maneuvering on his diesel to make this work. This wasn't too bad. My concern was where to bring the gas inlet up into so I have access to it. And if I tried doing it on the side over here, the flowage of the gas was kind of slightly going upward, so couldn't have that, you know, gravity and all. So I put on my best MacGyver, and I found a bracket in my workshop that I had to twist, turn, bend, pound, throw it on the drill press, and it actually worked out quite nice. This is in there nice and tight. It holds the gas inlet line nice and snug, and underneath you can't see it, but you do have nice downward flow to the gas tank. What I'm going to do right now is I decided I'm going to build, using this wood, I'm going to build a little cover here and put some hinges on it so I can just flip it open, flip it down, maybe put a little lock over here, just so when I throw wood on here I don't accidentally smack this, which knowing me I could easily do. So I'm going to make this little cover now, and I'll come back and show you what I came up with. Okay, so it's been a while since I was working on the flatbed right behind me here. And the last thing I had to really do to it, almost last thing, was to get brake lights for it. When I sold the bed of the truck, the lights are attached to the bed, so the lights went. So I had to get some lights. Now, it's not exactly how I'd want to do it, but it works, especially since it's just a vehicle for the property and going to buy lumber. I had to install the lights, as you'll see here. I had to install the lights vertically as opposed to horizontally, or rather horizontally as opposed to vertically, because I have nothing to put it to. Let me turn this camera around and show you what I did. And they work fine, as you can see. Basically, I just turned them horizontally, and I got took all the wire, but I got them on. They had a couple clips inside I was able to put a screw into, so they're actually on there. They're actually on there pretty good. Now these replacement lights are for a wide range of trucks, including this one, which is a 2014 Silverado. And on Amazon, they were 88 bucks. So they work fine. They're going to do the job. I'm legal. That's all I really care about. And that's pretty much, I've been using this truck already, and this is pretty much the end of my flatbed truck. Last thing I have to do is just put a battery right over in there to hook the winch to. But that's about it. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps a little bit if you plan a project like this. If you like the video, hit subscribe, like, send me $100, name your firstborn child after me, whatever you'd like to do. All right, take care.